Good morning. So this is the start of my live demo. Can anyone hear me, see me? Please let me know in the comments. Then I'm getting started. So here is my paper, Pastelmat. Already draw the outline. Here is my tracing paper. My magnet board with my magnets. Can anybody hear me? Please let me know. So this is the drawing, the picture we're going to draw, to trace. You see I have already measured out the outlines. Here is my tracing paper. I'm starting on the left side of the picture. I have my magnets, but you can also use tape or whatever you want. Carefully put it under. Don't lean on with your hand. And then I have a thin mechanical pen. Hope you can see it. Yes. And I'm going to start with all the dark parts. I'm trying not to lean on the paper. I'll start on the left corner so I know where I have been. And all that I do is make the black parts visible. I'm not drawing much hair. It's just that I know where I am going to be later on with my pastel pencils. Much hair? Oh, it's just, if you leave your hand here, then you get no stains. And you can see what you have done already. So just filling in all parts of the black hairs. So now I'm moving over to this part. It's not necessary to make it all black. It's just that you know where this spot is. Moving on to the eye. Just doing the outlines of this black. And here is the tricky part, really accurate tracing. I'm not doing the whole eye because my tracing paper stops here, so later on we'll do the other side. So here is the white and black fur. I want to know where the brown starts, so I put some stripes always in the right direction of the fur. Here I do the black part in the right direction. So here we have the dark side, carefully round the nose. I lean with my wrist on the magnet, so it will not stain. Really accurate. Then I go to this part. So we don't want, this is ink trace paper. You can use graphite also, but I'm using ink because you see it better on the laptop. But if you are using it in white, you will always going to see it. So not in the white, but around it, like this. Don't know if you see it, but later on you will. So here I'm drawing, I don't know what it's called in English, where the mustache hairs coming out. Just checking, yeah, that's looking good. You see, it's really quick. So I've done the left part. Carefully remove your tracing paper. lay your picture flat, remove the magnets to the other side carefully, and use your tracing paper to the other side. So now I'll hold my hand here so I can look. This is a tricky part. I can't leave my hand on it. That's okay. On the other side of the pupil. Really accurate. Goedemorgen Mathilde, leuk dat je erbij bent. Sorry, in English of course. Mathilde is doing the background of her paper with charcoal. Yes, that is also a really good method, but I prefer this. So here and there some black spots. Almost there. Here the outline of the white. And I think it's ready. Just checking, always checking if you have everything. I think it's all right. So carefully removing the tracing paper. I can use that a couple of times. I get my magnets out of the way, remove the picture. I'm going to do it here so you can see it. I'm going to draw the eye. So perhaps this is useful, like this. Let me know if you see it all right. I'm going to zoom in, trying to zoom in. I hope that I can, yes. Okay, you don't see the picture anymore, so maybe in this way. Or on top. No, on this way. So I'm going to start with my underlayer. All in pastel pencils, because the majority of the people, they have them, and they have not pan pastels or Conti sticks or any other pastels. So I'm going to start with the black. I see that I forgot, here's some little tiny spots, so I'm going to draw that freehand. I can draw freehand, but this is so much easier and much quicker. So in order to get real black, I'm gonna use Faber-Pastel dark blue as an underlayer. Careful around the spots. Just a light layer. Really accurate, because when it's only just 1 millimeter wrong, you will get a really odd looking drawing. Get to do a glove. So you can see now I know where I put all my colors. I'm just doing the eye today because it's too long to do everything. So maybe if people are interested, then I'll go to do another event later on. Just let me know. With pastel, it's always working in layers, and the first layers are, yeah, just ugly, but that's okay. It will all going to be all right in the end. This is all going to be black. So I'm making now my underlayer with my dark blue. I don't want to color outside the lines today. But you can also do it without the outer lines. You can fade it whatever you want. But today I'm doing this. So that is my first underlayer. Going to blend it with my blending stick because I don't want to see any graininess of the pastel paper, so you get a smooth, almost velvety look. Oh, just one moment. You will always see that my dog is throwing up. So just in time to let her outside. That's the thing with life. Yeah, real life. Sorry for that. So that is done. Now I'm going to do the underlayer beside the pupil. Going to start with my lightest colors. In this case, I think a light blue. This is Conte à Paris. And I'm going to roughly, no details yet, on the side with my pencil, not with the sharp point, roughly draw where I need to draw. Don't bothering for any details at this stage. Using a slightly darker color, I have now my Creta color, Smyrna blue, lovely color. And you see here, trying to draw always in the right direction. So in this case from the pupil to the bottom. You would think, well, why? But yeah, you will see it in the end if you don't do it. And if I make any mistakes, so here, that's fine. No details yet. Which color will I use now? Oh, of course, my dog wants to go in. Come on. Come. In. Sleep op. Kom. Ja, gaat het goed? Ja. So she's a little bit off today. I don't know what it is. Okay, just looking for the right color. Not going to blend in this stage. Just a little bit more accurate now where I put the colors. Not too much detail, just mapping out where it all will be. A little bit darker now. Not too much detail yet, just searching for the colors. Good morning, Desiree. Yes, please, would love to see more. Sorry, what do you want to see more? Oh, you mean the fur and all? Yeah, of course. So just a little bit of, how do you call it? Veins, yeah. A little thick, because we're all going to blend it later on. If anyone has questions, please ask me. Let me know where you're from. Just a little bit more of the blue. Just a little bit more blue. Yeah. This is a Carbothello. Just a bit brighter blue. Use bold colors, then it will really pops out. A bit of white here. Really looking at the details. right color? What is the right color? Just trying out some colors. That is a little bit bright, but that's okay. So I think I have enough to blend it now, enough pastel for the underlayer. Making my blending stick clean, so I will not have black on my lights. Going to blend it carefully, beginning with the lighter parts. So you see it will all fade a little bit away. That's okay. We're going to do it all over again. Barely touching the paper. So all the graininess will disappear. And that is what I want. So that is the first stage. On to the second stage with my black. Now I'm all into the details. Really carefully. So I'm doing this with little circles. Hope you can see it clearly. Just doing the outline. And you can almost see it already, that it's coming to life. This is going to be white with a little bit blue. I'm doing that in the last stage because white is going to smudge very soon. So I'll save that for later. Pushing it in carefully into the Pastelmat. Going to speed this a little bit because otherwise it's going to take forever. rotating my pencil constantly, so I have a sharp point. Beeld staat stil hier. Oh, dat is niet goed, Mathilde, nog steeds. En nu? Is dit beter? Ik weet, bij mij doet hij het gewoon. Gelukkig. Ik weet niet waarom dat is. Oh, dus het doet het nog steeds niet. Oh, wat vervelend. Ik weet eerlijk gezegd niet wat ik daar aan moet doen. Misschien even je beeld verversen. Is there anyone else who has problems with your laptop? Someone says that the image is on freeze. Or is it just one person? Normally I'll draw a little bit slower so that it's relaxed, but yeah, I get that this is boring to watch, so going as fast as I can. Normally I use Conti sticks or Pastel. That is a lot quicker. Oh, goed Mathilde. Blij dat hij het weer doet. So the problems are solved. Thank God. Okay. Pressing in the pastel. That is ready for now. Good. Well, I'm going to start all over again with my light blue. Just again mapping the same spots as I did before. It's looking already bright. there anyone who draws along with me or not? Just watches. Yes, Desiree, the fur I'm going to do some other time. Unfortunately, my time is limited. But I have more videos in my library where I draw fur, so you can always look back. Going again with some veins, spots here and there. Don't think it's the right color, but we'll see that later on. Not all the veins are exactly the same, because no one will look at the reference picture if they all in the good spot are. Here it are, yeah, what is it? Random circles almost. The more different colors you use, the more bright it's going to be. And the more depth. It looks a little bit odd just right now, but it's going to be all right. Going on with some dark gray. Sorry, ivory black. Ivory black from Crater Color. So here it's going to be darker, so we're going to blend the black into the eye. Where you need it to be. Just layering, layering Goodbye, Matilda. I'll see you later. You all can always watch it back. This video will stay on my timeline. So if you need to go anywhere else, that's totally fine. Just with the black again. A little bit darker. Just really carefully. The layers, the different layers will blend in together with the pencil. So in this stage I'm not going to use my blending stick anymore, because it blends with the pencil. And if I'm going too dark, then I'll go over it with some lighter, no problem. That's the beauty of pastel. Hi, look, you don't have so much patience. Yeah, well, that's a thing. Yeah, it's for relaxing. Yeah, just put on some music and just go with the flow. Can't help you with that, unfortunately. Well, it's going to be, yeah. Just taking away some graininess. So really tiny blending over here. Not too much. No, not too much. Oh, that's good to hear. Look, you're calming down. Yeah. We all need to do that sometimes. Just constantly looking at my reference picture. Well, we're getting there. Now the fun part. When the eye really comes to life. And we'll get that watery shimmer. My white is right. Just a little bit of blue. Because the sky will reflect in his eye. There is some, I don't know what it is, but there is a little stripe over there. Just a little more blue. Just a touch. And this is going to be darker. Well, what do you think so far? I need some touch of grey. Get a sharp point. This is always a tricky one. Leaving enough black. Really thin line. Steady hand. But it makes all the difference. Just a little more white. That is really, really bright. And the black is really black. A little bit of shadow. Yeah, not too bad. I think this little is too bright. Just toning it down. Yeah, I think that's better. Just looking at my laptop, because sometimes you need to see it from a distance. Yeah, well, I guess it's not too bad. Just a little bit of white, so we have a more of a watery shimmer. That is what we want. Hardly touching the paper. Yeah, I'm happy with it. What do you guys think? So we have time left. I've done it quickly, so we can move on to a little bit of fur if you want. I'm always working from the bottom left till, no, the top left till the bottom right. Hi Sonia, watching from Northern Ireland. Oh my gosh. I got Derwent colored pencils last Christmas for my son and have never used yet. First time for colored pencils with me, so thank you so much for the tutorial. Oh well, you're very welcome. I'm gonna check it out when I am finished. So you know, I'm not using colored pencils, but I am using pastel pencils. That's I'm started with colored pencils, but it took forever to finish the drawing. So I saw a tutorial from Colin Bradley, a UK artist, and I immediately bought a pastel pencil set, and it changed my life. So much easier, so much more forgiving. But well, that's everybody's opinion. Do my first underlayer. I'm going to put this away so I can lean with my hand on it. Not the magnet on the actual drawing itself, because you will see that. Don't want that. not too detailed yet. For this piece I use a mid-tone grey as an underlayer. You hardly see it because the paper is also grey, but that's okay. We just need an underlayer. Not looking for any details at this stage, just go over the black. Careful that I'm not going outside the lines. Taking this part with me. I'm doing this part also. Yeah, can you see it? Or am I off the camera? Now you see it. Oh, Sonia says her granddaughter is now asking for pastels. Yeah, I highly recommend it. It's so much fun for children also. My granddaughters are still a bit too young. The oldest is 4, so... But she's starting now to coloring inside the lines, so... Never know what's going to happen. So this is now the first underlayer. You don't see the grey, but it is there. Now I'm moving over to the first layer of hairs. I need to sharpen my pencil first because I was not prepared to do some fur. I am quicker than I thought. So just sharpen my pencil with a Stanley knife. Well, my English is not that great. And it's really uncomfortable to talk at the same time. Sharpen it on a piece of sanding paper and voila, just a really sharp point. First I'm going to draw a little bit because I can't draw. You see it? Where am I? Yes, here. That's more natural for me. So just my first hair, not going outside the lines, really carefully. Constant rotating my pencil. And it's really slow now because I don't want to go outside the outlines, but in a minute you will see what I mean. Speed it up. Always in the right direction. I always say to my students, not too uniform, but as you can see, it is really uniform here. So yeah, sorry. So if you're experienced, you can do it really fast. So it's not a never-ending story of all the hairs. So as we go further down, the hairs will getting shorter and shorter. This is just the first layer of hairs. They're going to be a lot more. Checking my reference picture. If I'm going on the right way. And I guess I am. Here it's changing, so from there to there. Just a little bit darken it here, where all the spots are. So that's the first layer. I'm gonna switch over to, I think, no, that's too dark, to a lighter gray. Just looking for my lighter gray, making a sharp point. So here it is. So it's the same process, just really careful here. Not every hair will be exact on the same place, but that's okay. I am in a really difficult angle now, so it's hard for me to look at my reference picture and draw at the same time, but it's going to be all right. You always wait for the white at the very last minute. That's why I'm using now my light gray. Going to blend it one more time. Really careful with the outline. You're not blending it away, but you create depth with it. Hardly touching the paper. And then we'll do it all again. Luke is going to leave us, that's fine. Till next time, thank you for watching. You can always watch it back. Doing the same thing. So the black, what I have blended, is turning gray. So you will see the black stripes when I go over it again, as you hopefully see it. What do you guys think? Is this hard or not? I don't think it's all too difficult. So that's for the black. Onto my light gray again. Doing the same as before. Onto the, how much layers is this? 4th, I guess. You see how fast it goes. I'm not spending hundreds of hours on one painting. I probably think I would quit drawing. So, last stage, the highlights. That's going to make all the difference. With my widest white at this moment, and that is my Kohinoor Hard Move Gioconda White Coal. It's not a pastel pencil, but it's charcoal. Almost the same. And that's all it is. Hi Simona. Simona wants to know what paper I use. Well, I use Pastelmat from Clairefontaine. It's a type of sanding paper, especially for pastel. I never want anything else. I love it. It's it has a grainy structure that is almost feels like velvet. It really holds the pastel good, but the downside is you can't sketch on it. So that's why I trace directly on the Pastelmat, because otherwise I have to trace the picture onto printing paper and then onto the Pastelmat. So why should I do that twice? Almost there. Not rubbing, but tapping the pastel into the paper. Gonna need a sharper point than this. And I think I'm happy with this result till now. as I go further with the drawing, sometimes I see something and I will change it. You're very welcome, Simone. If you have any more questions, please ask. Always glad to help. So this part is done. Moving on. 4.5 hours. What are we going to do? Well, I guess this part. First I go with the blue, my dark blue. I'm going to do an underlayer. I just have to, because I can't draw like this. Can you see it? Yes. It's really hard to draw inside the lines. Yeah. Okay. Need some paper for my hand. Like this. Going to do an underlayer here with no, that's too dark. Where is my gray? Oh, here it is. A little lighter to do an underlayer here. Also, you don't see it, but here is already an underlayer with this gray. I thoroughly enjoy watching your work. Oh, thank you so much, Simona. I enjoy it too. What am I going to do now? I'm going to sort out this color, a little bit of taupe brownish color. I have much colors, but it's always the question if I have the right one. Oh, I think I have here some really nice color, just trying it out. Yeah. Oh yes, I'm going to use both. I'm going to rotate it again, sorry. A little bit like this, yeah. Just roughly. Oh, you don't see it. just a little bit lighter. Yeah, that is the right color. Just looking where it's starting. Okay, now I'm going for the details. Just trying out this one. You need to make a transition in colors. I don't think you can see what I'm doing, but just a little bit to the right. Is that better? Yeah. Where is my other? Here. Just a lighter, what is it for color? I don't know. A little bit of taupe color. I really like it. Trying not to touch the eye. Moving on with my light gray. Into the taupe. And it's going to start somewhere here. In the direction, the right direction. And this is just the first layer, so no worries about that. Can't draw like that. Moving on with my black. This is so dark, you don't see any hair, so I'll do it like this. Just needed to sharpen my point again. Okay. It's a little here and there, some random black hairs. Going to blend that in. Don't touching this part because already done that. First the light parts. And then this dark part. Blend it in with the light so we get a nice transition. Oh, sorry, the doorbell rings. Just one moment. Sorry about that. That was the delivery man. That's life. Yeah, it all continues. Where was I? Oh yeah, I was blending this together with the light. Okay, carry on with yeah, yum, my light gray. Back to my taubes. And onto my lighter tabs, and I think I'm going to switch over with a little brown. Yeah, it's not right there yet. Just a nice brown color. No, too dark. Just too yellow. Too orange. Maybe. Yeah, this one. Yes, this makes all the difference. Okay. Sorry. So a little bit of white. No. No, need to do more. Just measuring out. Yeah, that is correct. Yeah, all with the white. just gonna turn it now because I can't draw like that. Yes, that is so much better for me. So much easier. So that's it for now. I hope you liked it. I hope you learned from it. Give me a thumbs up. Follow me anywhere on social media. Let me know if you liked it. And I'm going to finish it somewhere, I don't know, next week. Maybe sooner. All depending on my time. So thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye.